Hey guys, it's Jacqueline over here at Homeschool Hangout, and today we are talking about year-end traditions. If you like these kinds of looks into homeschooling life and what we have decided to do for fun, do me a favor, thumbs up, like, subscribe, join my Patreon, all the things. So I am joining a collaboration that's being hosted by Kelsey over at Teaching Tiny Disciples, where we're all talking about our year-end traditions. There'll be a playlist down in the description if you want to see some other videos. And it made me think about, what do we actually do? I mean, I've been homeschooling forever, and we definitely kind of have some. And for a long time, in some ways, my year-end tradition was back when I was doing blogging conferences. Those always seem to kick off in June. So one of the traditions was mom was doing a lot of traveling. But in reality, we do actually have traditions. We always did choir for a long time until last year. I think this year. This is my first year without a choir concert, marking the end of the season. But which means all of that kind of year-end stuff, it's crazy around here. So I'm not the super cool, let's do a whole bunch of fun things end of year mom, especially when they were younger. Now with high school graduations, college graduations, all of that, we do a lot of that stuff. But my family did start a big tradition years ago, and it's going and seeing the newest Avengers movie in the theater. And then we go out to eat, usually at Red Robin, because everyone loves Red Robin in our family. And that is our end of May, after concerts usually, tradition. We've already done it this year. We went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which was very good, by the way. And we do this every year. We match up with Disney's production schedule, obviously not over COVID, but everything else. And it just seems to kind of be that now we can all breathe. The semester's over. Things often take a different tone. While we still do school, it's much more relaxed. We also tend to do some house tidying for the end of the semester. Right now, we're doing a lot of it because we have graduation party coming up for my 17-year-old. He's graduating from high school from when I'm filming this, literally in 2 days. And so there's often a tidy up. Then the other thing I do is, as it's getting warmer, I try to take each kid usually for a coffee or something like that in afternoon. And we just kind of talk. We talk about what went well over the school year, what they'd like to be doing differently in the next school year, what fun things they'd like to do over the summer and learn over the summer. Like I said, we still kind of do school. And yeah, we often do something like that. You know, we have the conversation about scholarships or jobs or where they see themselves in a couple years. It's kind of weird. I don't know what that's going to look like this year. I have one at Fresno State. I have one who's graduating from high school. And so we've kind of already made a lot of those decisions. So I don't know if he and I are going to go do that. And clearly, part of it is what went well last year and what do you want to learn next year so that I can teach it to you. And so I only am homeschooling one now after this week. And she is going to be a junior in high school. So it's changed. I have one in elementary school who's going to junior high, but he's in public school. So we'll probably still do the coffee thing. She and I just went out the other day to run a ton of errands. But we'll probably have our coffee date. And I still want to try to keep those end of semester, over the summer dates with the kids just to spend time. But it's definitely going to be changing. You know, my 20-year-old, she and I kind of had something like that last summer, but it was us going around Fresno State and doing a tour of the campus because she wasn't real familiar with it and started there in the fall. So it definitely changes as the kids get older. When the kids were younger, we would often have just a lay around movie and video game day week, like a week at the end of the semester. But we don't have any huge traditions other than our family movie day. We often would also do a nickel arcade day. We like nickel arcade. It's not the best arcade in the world, but it's one of those of everything's a nickel, so you can't complain. But yeah, that is basically all we do. We don't do the traditional like pictures that have become a thing all of a sudden with kids, first and last day of school pictures. We don't really do any of that. But we enjoy it. The kids look forward to it. We start talking about when we're going to go see our Marvel movie, usually a couple weeks in advance. And we go on a Tuesday when it's, $5 or $10, depending on what version you're seeing. Because if you don't know, AMC movies have a Tuesday discount day. But that's all we do. What do you do to mark the end of the school year? Do me a favor, drop it in the comments, and also go check out what some of the other homeschoolers do. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.